Welcome to a new Voltlog. Today I'm gonna share with you some tips and tricks about buying from Aliexpress, and if this is successful I'm probably going to do a follow-up video with informations about buying from eBay or Banggood. I received requests for doing such a video several times in the comment section of my videos, some of those regarding one of my most popular videos, which are the mailbag videos. As you may know, I order a lot of stuff from China, and over the years that allowed me to learn a few things about these platforms, so now I can share those things with you. This video is sponsored by jlcpcb.com, a professional PCB supplier who can offer 24 hours turnaround time for prototype PCBs for just $2. You also have a selection of solder mask colors with no extra cost and affordable laser cut stencils, so it's definitely worth checking them out. I'm gonna start by sharing with you something I learned from personal experience, but at the same time I've heard the same opinion from other people. Chinese sellers or businesses will not scam you on purpose or try to steal from you, but they will take advantage of any deal where the terms are not clear. They will use those terms in their favor. So you would expect that pretty much anything that is not clearly specified will become a cost-saving factor in their favor. So getting back to Aliexpress, the platform where I do most of my shopping for obvious reasons. The stuff coming out of China is more likely to appear on Aliexpress first and be cheaper than it is to find it on eBay, Amazon or any other platform. So I'll walk you through my process of ordering something. You'll want to start with a search for the product, and here Aliexpress is not great. Their search is mediocre at best. For example, searching for the exact text from the title of a product might result in 0 results found. Also, searching with queries containing dashes will confuse the search and not bring the desired results. So I would recommend trying different keyword combinations until you find what you are searching for, and avoid using dashes, dots, or lengthy search queries. Oftentimes you might be finding multiple sellers offering the same product. Once again, the interface isn't helping us much here because you don't have the option of sorting for price plus shipping cost. You can set a min or max price range, you can exclude products that don't offer free shipping, and you can sort by product price, but that will not consider shipping cost, and oftentimes products will have options, some which are cheap just to sort better in search results for the lowest price, and the real product will be a secondary option with a higher price. Once you have identified a few sellers offering the product you need, it's time to consider the price, the shipping cost, and other information which you get from the product description and feedback from the other user. This can be very important when we are talking about more expensive products, because you might not mind paying a few extra dollars to get it from a seller that has excellent feedback from its customers. Also, it's important to read through the product description, because sellers, intentionally or not, might sometimes put some keywords into the title which would make you think the product has a certain function when in fact it is not. Here is an example of that. I once ordered a product thinking it will have a blower function, when in fact it was only a poor USB vacuum cleaner. The title was stuffed with keywords to rank better in searches. As far as payment options go, they accept the major credit cards as well as a few cash payment services, but I would recommend sticking with credit card payments, and you can use something like Revolut if you want to improve the security of your payments. Unfortunately, you cannot use PayPal on Aliexpress, but they have their own buyer protection program, which they say will get your money back if the item you received is not as described, or if your item is not delivered within the buyer protection period. But that is not entirely true, as I will show in a minute. Sometimes there might be situations where the seller is not shipping your order as soon as you would like. For example, the recent coronavirus outbreak in China caused many of the orders to be shipped with long delays, up to 2 or 3 weeks after placing them. Although you have the option of canceling these orders, the action has to be approved by the seller, and from my experience, they will never accept your cancellation request. Instead, what they do, as soon as you request to cancel the order, they mark the order as shipped and just provide you with a fake tracking number. They will then take their time and ship the actual order later than it was supposed to. but the platform cannot detect that because a fake tracking number was provided for that order. Once the order has been shipped, you will have a certain time period allowed for delivery of that order. This is your protection period, meaning after this period has passed, if the package does not arrive, you can open a dispute to request a refund. This protection period is 60 days in general, but can vary and be extended by the seller if you request it. For example, you might have an order with a tracking number and you notice the order has entered your country but is not yet delivered. It's likely that order will get delivered in short time, but you might ask for an extension of the protection period just in case. After the protection time has expired, you generally have another 15 days left for opening a dispute regarding that order. In general, products which cost less than $10 will be shipped without a tracking number or will have one that's only usable on Chinese territory, so you will only be able to track the package up to their border. You'll have to keep an eye on your order list and see which orders fail to arrive within the time limit, and it's up to you to open a dispute if they don't arrive within the specified protection period. When trying to open a dispute, you have a few options available which you will need to pick in order to successfully open a dispute. Now let's consider, for example, an order that was not delivered within the protection time. You'll have the option of requesting a refund or have the seller send another item. I would recommend going with the refund because with the refund you can just place a new order that would benefit from a new purchase protection of 60 days. If you let the seller ship you the item a second time as a solution and the item does not arrive for the second time, there is nothing you can do from that point on because the purchase protection will expire by the time you wait for the second package. From experience, the only two situations where I have been successful in getting a full refund were the ones where the package did not arrive. That's easy to prove with a tracking number, and the situations where the product arrives physically damaged, that's also easy to prove with a picture. I was able to get partial refunds, sometimes where there were model or color differences from what was advertised or when there was a quantity shortage, but any other reason like quality issues or false advertisements resulted in Aliexpress asking me to return the item for a full refund, which is stupid because shipping the item back to China would cost many times the value of the product itself. Here is an example. For this order, I requested a partial refund of $5 for this notebook because they sent me the wrong color. This was accepted, but if I was to request a full refund, they would no doubt ask me to return this product in order to receive my full refund. Sometimes viewers ask if I have any favorite sellers on eBay or AliExpress, and the answer is no, I don't have any favorite sellers. I usually sort by price and buy the cheapest option available at that time. That's why numerous times with the links I place in the description, you'll find those are links to search pages, because if I link to a particular product or seller, that might not be available a few hours later or a few days later, so you'll end up with a link that's not working. So I think it's better to link to a search page which will always generate results with that product, and you can consider and choose to buy from the seller that fits your criteria at that point in time. These are basically the guidelines that I use when I place my orders on AliExpress, and these are based on my own experience, and I'm really curious. I would like to hear about your own experience, and if you have any tips or tricks that you would like to share, please leave them in the comments below. Also, if you have any questions, just post a comment below and I'll try to answer it. If you'd like to support the channel, there will be some affiliate links placed in the description below the video. You can click those links and then do your purchases on those websites, and I will be receiving a commission from the orders you're placing. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you next time with a new one.